Hey guys, we have our brand new 2024 Tacoma here. We want to show you several different tire fitment options so you know exactly what you want to do when you're building your own 2024 Tacoma. All right, so we want to go over two different tire fitments and two different wheel fitments with different offsets on this particular truck. But we want to lay down the base foundation. So this truck is not stock lift height. We're running a peak trail lift on this truck. It's a 2-inch lift on the front, 1 inch on the rear. Just to give the breakdown of what this lift is based on, it's a 2-piece spacer lift on the front. So a top plate spacer and a collar spacer. And then on the rear, it's a 1-inch spring spacer. So that's what gives you the 2 inches on the front, 1 inch on the rear. Gives you a really nice level look and a really nice lift height to start out for these two tire fitments that we're going to go over. So let's talk about this tire and wheel fitment that we have. We're running one of my absolute favorite tires here. This is the Falcon RT. It's kind of a hybrid style tire. It's more towards a mud terrain than it is an all-terrain, but you get the benefits of the all-terrain. Anyways, really good tire, and 35 inch. That's what the size of this tire is. You can see on this Tacoma with the lift setup that we have, it's a solid look for this size of truck. 35 inch, pretty awesome. As far as the wheel goes, we're running a method wheel. This is a 17-inch wheel with a 0 offset. So let's talk about that really quick. For a standard 3rd generation Tacoma, a 0 offset would have been perfect. For this new 2024, the vehicle is actually wider, and so this 0 offset has quite a bit of poke, and we'll show you that. But as far as the tire wheel fitment and what we have in the wheel well from the side here, 35-inch tire, and I should mention this is an 1150 width, 17-inch method wheel. All right, so we're now looking down the side profile of the truck. You can see with this method wheel being a 0 offset, it's got a pretty extreme poke. The wheel and tire combo sits outside of the fender a fair amount. Really, it's a pretty aggressive look, but if you're looking to keep the side of your truck pretty clean, this option's not gonna be your option. All right, so on this side for tire fitment, we're running a 33-inch tire. So that's a 285/70/17. This is on the Falcon AT4W, which is a brand new tire, kind of more all-terrain geared, but still has really deep lugs. Really awesome tire. We're running it on the Black Rhino wheel. Now, this is gonna blow your mind, but this wheel is a +38 offset. And when you look at the stance that it gives this truck, it's what you would probably typically put on if you're trying to give it a good off-road stance, but not too aggressive beyond the fender flare. So we're standing to the side profile of the truck here. Again, this is a 33-inch tire. It's a 285/70/17, and this is a +38 offset on this Black Rhino wheel. You can see how dramatically this changes with the offset. Really abnormal if you're used to lifting a Tacoma and putting wheels and tires on it, but this new Tacoma with the track width that it has, a +38 offset really gives you a perfect offset if you want that tire within the clearance of the fender flare. I really think it looks pretty darn good. 33-inch tire looks dang good on this truck. Of course, lifted the way it is, there's no trimming of any sort or any modification, and you can actually get away with a much smaller lift or even consider a stock stance and get close to running this size of tire. All right, there you have it. Those are the two most popular tire sizes for the Tacoma, a 33-inch and a 35-inch tire size. Also gives you some ideas for offset and what you want to go with, from a 0 offset to a +38. That's basically both ends of the gamut, from extreme to super conservative, but still have a good aggressive, off-road look. So hopefully that gives you ideas as you're building out your own new Tacoma. Be sure and follow along. This is just the beginning of what we're doing with this truck. We have a lot of really cool new products still to come to show to you, and we're gonna have even more on tire fitment, wheel fitment, and suspension for this truck. So a lot of great things to come. Be sure and like and subscribe, follow along for the journey, and thanks for watching.